My name is Abdul Dube, born and bred Kiptonian. I live in Denmark right now, and then I work there both as a freelancer, and for 3 months of the year I work with the Chaos Pilot as a team leader for their 4th semester. Being in Denmark, having nothing, having to build everything up, that really challenges one's headspace and like, so how do you do this thing again? Not speaking the language, not understanding the arts and culture scene was quite perplexing. But being thrown in the deep end, I mean, I buckled down and I used what I used here as just to like get friendly with every single person I see that looks interesting. Right now I work with a very big collective there of artists. We've taken over the train yard. Within the urban setting or within the city setting, I really like to make things happen. How can I get people together? I went to school in Denmark from 2007 to 2010. And in that time I got to learn about this thing called visual facilitation or visual recording. It's a corporate device that was developed in the Silicon Valley back in the 70s. Through many years and a lot of thinking, developed a way of taking very simple drawings and trying to map out complexity. So typically what I do now within visual thinking is both work with schools and youth and corporates, where I go into their meetings and I create what is called visual templates or visual aids, where I can visually structure a meeting for them. It's very exciting work. It's becoming a little bit more popular. I'm hoping to broaden it out here in South Africa because I think it's also a really good space. We've got 11 languages to deal with, and this kind of drawing triangles and squares and text really help people get involved with the text. So, yeah. It's inspired from a whole lot of stuff, but in 2009 we occupied, whilst living in Denmark, I occupied an administrative building in the center of the city. I wanted to find a way of how to get a bunch of people together and just draw. I was very inspired by what I heard from a friend in Cape Town called, there's a project called 1,000 Drawings. I found an empty wall. I got some paint sponsored. I'm very carefully not trying to get one person to be bigger than another person in this kind of group drawing scenario. So I reduce all the paintbrushes to one size, it's one color, and then you kind of just step away because you don't really want to give anyone instructions. So everyone draws for as long as they can. What it really allows is for the 5-year-old, the grandfather, the sister, the uncle, it kind of allows anyone to draw whatever they want to. It's kind of this open drawing scenario. And in that I'm hoping to put all the colors of the South African flag on this 8-meter piece that I'm doing in Cape Town. We've done 4 colors, there's 2 left, and then hopefully I will get to think what we need to do with this drawing. But with the 2 sessions being left, we probably do one on the 5th or the 6th of June when we exhibit the final piece. If one is in a position of pulling strings, or being able to, let's say, adjudicate for youth to get space or place within the city, or get access to spaces that can further their own development, make these spaces available, or at least make them visible. There's a lot of work from both, I think, the city, from persons like me, to be able to decode the city and kind of like open the access to these spaces, because as much as our state is not doing what they need to, there is a lot of work that is happening right now, and creating avenues towards these places might be the best thing that we can do for now. Open the playing field.